So we're back in our next guest, keeping with the Marine Corps theme. We have Hunter Sebresos, and he'll be joining us right now. Hunter, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Eric. It's a pleasure to be on the show.
Hey, Semper Fi, bud. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. You got a series of Marines here. It's a regular ton tavern.
I know, right? It is. We should call it. I mean, everybody's just so motivating. I mean, it's hard to. It's really difficult. You know, it's hard to. Top. You guys each have like amazing things. It's like one after the other. I mean, although Kirsty kind of wins because she attempted Everest. So.
Yes, that is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm like, now I feel really bad when I'm tired and I don't want to go walk the dog. No, I walk the dog. You know, Kirsty climbed Everest, and now she's off to go save Florida. Like she's like, I'm just gonna go save Florida. So let's talk about what you have. You have this amazing app, right? It's an app.
It's an app.
An app.
You can download it from the App Store. Yep.
Okay, well, let's talk about it because we have, like I led the show with, we have, again, 3.3 million new unemployment, joined on top of 38 million people now are employed across the America. So your app comes in help here. This is what I talk about. So your app, let's talk about bacon. And number one, I love talking about bacon. So we could talk about food too if we want to, but let's talk about your app first and how it helps people. And if you're out there without a job and you're listening and tuning in, you don't want to miss this because this could help you.
That's right. So we're all about making temp work professional and reliable and respectable. And the way that we do that is with an app. It's an app that's a two-sided marketplace similar to like your Uber or your Lyft, a gig economy app. And instead of just driving jobs, what we actually provide are all types of jobs. So jobs in manufacturing, catering and events. We have jobs in warehouse and shipping. And what you do is you basically download the app and you can go search through opportunities and you can work even as short as a single shift and get paid for that shift. What we're really doing right now is focusing on finding those companies out there that are active and essential and helping them staff up to meet the demands of the changed COVID-19 environment.
So awesome. I mean, what made you come up with this? I mean, I love it. It's so awesome to see it created and at such a great time when we have so many people looking for something. And the freelancers are kind of feeling it when everything I'm reading is the freelancers are the last to get approved for these PPE loans. It's really difficult. So I know a mad shout out to the freelancers and giggers that are out there. And then you read more about gig economy. We just saw Uber. Was it 3,000 people let go from Uber? I saw Airbnb just released more employees today. So it's crazy to see this. So your app is really there. So let's dive into that. So you have Bacon app. So where do folks go? How do they get on? And like, what's the process? Like if somebody is like, okay, I need a job, I need to earn some money. The $1,200 that the government graciously gave me is gone. I know it was supposed to last 8 weeks, but you and I both can figure out math and know that $1,200 will not last anyone 8 weeks. Most of us, it wouldn't last a week. If you have kids, you're feeding them, people, and trust me, they eat nonstop, especially if they're teenagers in your house. So how fast does the process work? What kind of walk us through what the process is with Bacon?
Sure. So Eric, it's as simple as downloading an app from the App Store. You can go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play. You search for Bacon Work. We're all about work. So you'll find it there. It'll come up. You can download it. You can also go to www.bacon.work. I want to emphasize something. We are seeing an influx of workers coming in to join our workforce. We have great people coming on. Just a quick story. I have an individual who has an MBA, very highly qualified, very capable person. He owns some restaurants in the Denver area, and with everything that happened with COVID-19, he's had to move back to Utah to be with family and close those restaurants down. And he's told us, I will work anything. I don't care what the pay is. I just want to stay active, stay busy, and keep hustling so that I can make it through this and come out better. So an individual just has to go to the App Store, download it. But what we're really looking for are companies that are still active and need help. And I can tell you a little bit more about what we've experienced, we have seen, of course, some of our business, about a third of our business, was events and catering related. And we haven't seen a single post from those companies since the beginning of March. But the other types of companies we have are, like I said, in the fulfillment, warehouse, and manufacturing space. And we've seen an increase from those companies as they have shifted and adapted to these new conditions. And so what we need are those companies out there to reach out to us and help us help them find the people they need. If I might mention one more thing, Eric, one of the things we've done to help out with this new condition is to provide those companies that need the support from workers a little bit of a help. And the way that we've done that is we've said, we aren't going to charge fees for the next little while here. We're just going to help people that need to find work, and we're going to help companies that need to find good people, and we're doing that during this time so that we can keep the economy going and keep companies that need the help finding the help.
So awesome. This is great. So if you're an employer out there and you're looking to hire some folks, you definitely need to be going and checking out bacon.work. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I downloaded your app just to play around with it, just to see how it works. I'm always proud of brother Marines just out there killing it, right? And it's so good to see some technology out there. I was so happy when you were pitched to us, and I was like, well, where does he fit it? Oh, he's a Marine. Oh yeah, he's on the show. Come on, come on the Ultimate Marine show today, because this is like, you know how much flack I'm catching for having all 4 guests today as Marines. But producer Chris is in the Army, so I'm technically every day we have the Army on, so we're good.
Okay, good. Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Good.
I'll tell you one thing. The Marines has been helpful to me at this particular time, as you know that phrase, improvise, adapt, and overcome, right? And with the conditions that we're in, one thing I keep telling people as they ask me for advice for how to adapt to this, I say, all of the strategy you did before March, just put it out the window and adapt and find a way to make your company or your organization successful in today's conditions.
Outstanding. So Hunter, before you go, let's tell the folks how they can find out information. Obviously, we've shared to download the app, but one final time, let's run it through in case they didn't have their ink sticks in their hand. Tell folks how they can best get a hold of you and what's next for you. Obviously, COVID-19 is still around, but share what's up next for Bacon.
Great. So www.bacon.work, whether you're a worker or a company that needs to find workers, go there. We can totally help you out, and we're going to do it for free now because we just want to help you get the help you need. I feel like this marks a distinct difference in the way people are thinking about work and the way our economy adapts to it. And we could come out better from this. The gig economy is there to help our economy stay strong during this time of flexibility and uncertainty. If we can kind of band together as companies, as workers, and find each other and make those things happen, make those connections happen, which is what we are good at doing, then we could come out of this better. And when I say we, I mean the whole U.S. economy and the workforce. And we're resilient. Innovation helps us get this through, so we hope we can be part of that innovation.
Awesome. Hunter, I want to thank you for coming on. We'd love to have you back on real soon to see how your app's doing, and if you're looking for more folks to sign up for your app. I have a feeling you're going to be really busy come the summertime. You've got over 30 million people looking for work, and I'm sure a lot of warehouses will need to be filled really soon. So thank you, Hunter. Semper Fi, bud, and have yourself a good weekend.
Semper Fi, it's a great pleasure. Thank you.